tall. Or as my 9-year-old son says these days, that's more than 60 Kevin Durants. Now today, Lens is a capability in Google products like Photos and the Assistant. But we're very excited that starting next week, Lens will be integrated right inside the camera app on the Pixel, the new LG G7, and a lot more devices. This way, it makes it super easy for you to use Lens on things right in front of you already in the camera. Very excited to see this. Now, like voice, vision is a fundamental shift in computing for us. And it's a multi-year journey. But we're already making a lot of progress. So today, I thought I'd show you 3 new features in Google Lens that can give you more answers to more types of questions more quickly. Shall we take a look? All right. OK, first, Lens can now recognize and understand words. Words are everywhere. If you think about it, traffic signs, posters, restaurant menus, business cards. But now, with smart text selection, you can now connect the words you see with the answers and actions you need. So you can do things like copy and paste from the real world directly into your phone, just like that. Or let's say you're looking at, or you can turn a page of words into a page of answers. So for example, you're looking at a restaurant menu. You can quickly tap around, figure out every dish, what it looks like, what are all the ingredients, et cetera. By the way, as a vegetarian, good to know, ratatouille, just zucchini and tomatoes. Really cool. Now, in these examples, Lens is not just understanding the shape of characters and the letters visually. It's also actually trying to get at the meaning and the context behind these words. And that's where all the language understanding that you heard Scott talk about really comes in handy. OK, the next feature I want to talk about is called Style Match. And the idea is this. Sometimes your question is not, oh, what's that exact thing? Instead, your question is, what are things like it? You're at your friend's place, you check out this trendy-looking lamp, and you want to know things that match that style. And now Lens can help you. Or if you see an outfit that catches your eye, you can simply open the camera, tap on any item, and find out, of course, specific information like reviews, et cetera, of any specific item. But you can also see all the things and browse around that match that style. Now,
it's kind of weird taking a picture of people's bodies.
There's 2 parts to it. Of course, Lens has to search through millions and millions of items. But we kind of know how to do that, search. But the other part actually complicates things, which is there can be different textures, shapes, sizes, angles, lighting conditions, et cetera. So it's a tough technical problem. But we're making a lot of progress here and really excited about it. So the last thing I want to tell you about today is how we're making Lens work in real time. So as you saw in the Style Match example, you start to see, you open the camera, you start to see Lens surface proactively all the information.
What did I just do?
Weird Warmite pillars.
Now this
swarm
kind of thing,
angry
where
hives.
it's sifting through billions
Slight
of words,
fun.
phrases, places,
Let's mix
things
it up.
just in real time to give you what you need, not possible without machine learning. So we are using both on-device intelligence, but also tapping into the power of cloud TPUs, which we announced last year at I/O, to get this done. Really excited. And over time, what we want to do is actually overlay the live results directly on top of things like storefronts, street signs, or a concert poster. So you can simply point your phone at a concert poster of a concert, and the music video just starts to play, just like that. This is an example of how the camera is not just answering questions, but it is putting the answers right where the questions are. And it's very exciting. So smart text selection, style match, real-time results, all coming to Lens in the next few weeks. Please check them out. So those are some examples of how Google is applying AI in camera to get things done in the world around you. When it comes to applying AI, mapping, and computer vision to solving problems in the real world, but it doesn't get more real than self-driving cars. So to tell you all about it, please join me in welcoming the CEO of Waymo, John Krafcik. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. We're so delighted to join our friends at Google on stage here today. While this is my first time at Shoreline, it actually isn't the first time for our self-driving cars. You see, back in 2009, in the parking lot just outside this theater, some of the very first tests of self-driving technology took place. It was right here where a group of Google engineers, roboticists, set out on a crazy mission to prove that cars
They died really fast.
Back then, most people thought self-driving cars were nothing more than science fiction. This dedicated team of dreamers believed that self-driving vehicles would make transportation safer, easier, and accessible for everyone. And so,
What happened?
the self-driving car project was born. Fast forward to 2018, and the Google
Okay, and
self-driving
disable
car
the
project is
shadow
now its
rift,
own
so I'm not just
independent
killing the guys?
alphabet company called Waymo. We've moved well beyond tinkering and research. Today, Waymo is a fleet of fully self-driving cars, no one in the driver's seat, on public roads. Now, members of the public in Phoenix, Arizona have already started to experience some of these fully self-driving rides too. Let's have a look.
Okay, day one of self-driving.
So that didn't work out very well.
Go.
Into the future.
Yeah, she was like, is there no one driving that car?
I knew it. I was waiting for it.
We have a problem that requires your attention. The Vanguard did a sweep of the existing Bray archives. We found references to the Hephaestus Index. The index is a weapons development database. If our enemies gained access to it, they could reverse engineer dangerous ordnance.
It's pretty cool.
I've located multiple access terminals that house the data.
All of these people are part of what we call the Waymo Early Rider Program, where members of the public use our self-driving cars in their daily lives. Over the last year, I've had a chance to talk to some of these early riders, and their stories are actually pretty inspiring. One of our early riders, Neha, witnessed a tragic accident when she was just a young teen, which scared her into never getting her driver's license. And now, she takes a Waymo to work every day. And there's Jim and Barbara, who no longer have to worry about losing their ability to get around and take orders. Then there's the Jackson family. Waymo helps them all navigate their jam-packed schedules. Kyla takes over to and from school, practices, and meetups with friends. So it's not about science fiction. When we talk about building self-driving technology, these are the people we're building it for. In 2018, self-driving cars are already transforming the way they live and move. So Phoenix will be the first stop for Waymo's driverless transportation service, which is launching later this year. Soon, everyone will be able to call Waymo using our app,
We've successfully
and a
destroyed
fully
the first
self-driving car will pull up,
Excellent work.
no one in the driver's
Destroy
seat,
the next terminal.
to whisk them away to their destination. And that's just the beginning. Because at Waymo, we're not just building a better car. We're building a better driver. And that driver can be used in all kinds of applications. Ride-hailing, logistics, personal cars, connecting people to public transportation. And we see our technology as an enabler for all of these different industries. And we intend to partner with lots of different companies to make this self-driving future a reality for everyone. And we can enable this future because of the breakthroughs and investments we've made in AI. Back in those early days, Google was perhaps the only company in the world investing in both AI and self-driving technology at the same time. So when Google started making major advances in machine learning, speech recognition, computer vision, image search, and more, Waymo was in a unique position to benefit. For example, back in 2013, we were looking for breakthrough technology to help us with pedestrian detection. Luckily for us, Google was
The hard
already
data has
deploying
been
a new
eradicated.
technique
Now we
called deep
need-
learning,
Hey, wait.
a type of machine learning that allows you to
I
create neural
scrambled the
networks
Vanguard
with
channel so
multiple
we can have a
layers
private
to solve more
conversation.
complex problems.
Look,
So,
Zavala is right about the
our
risk, but you
self-driving
can't just
engineers
destroy
teamed up
history.
with researchers from the Google Brain
I
team,
understand how you feel, Anna.
and within a matter
But what
of
do you
months,
suggest we do?
we reduced the error rate
Do what
for
Zavala
detecting
says.
pedestrians
Just
by
make me a copy.
100x.
I'll be
That's
able
right,
to study
not
the
100%,
index, and Zavala won't
but
have to
100
worry about our
times.
enemies exploiting it.
And today,
We can't let the Hive claim this war site. All right, we'll take care of it.
Today, AI plays an even greater role in our self-driving system, unlocking our ability to go truly self-driving. Now, to tell you more about how machine learning makes Waymo the safe, skilled driver that you see on the road today, I'd like to introduce you to Dimitri.
Rasputin's initiated offensive subroutines. The
Good
Javelin
morning,
should
everyone.
be there any moment.
It's great to be here. Now at Waymo, AI touches every part of our system, from perception to prediction to decision-making to mapping and so much more. Now, to be a capable and safe driver, our cars need a deep command understanding of the world around them. Our vehicles need to understand and classify objects, interpret their movement, reason about intent, and predict what they will do in the future. They need to understand how each object interacts with everything else. And finally, our cars need to use all that information to act in a safe and predictable manner. But needless to say, there's a lot that goes into building a self-driving car. And today, I want to tell you about two areas where AI has made a huge impact: perception and prediction. So first, perception. Detecting and classifying objects is a key part of driving. Pedestrians in particular shapes, postures, and sizes. So for example, here's a construction worker picking up a manhole with loads of
The
buckets
hive
of
suppression field is up.
Here's a pedestrian crossing the street, concealed by a plank of wood. And here, we have pedestrians who are dressed in inflatable dinosaur costumes. Now, we haven't taught our cars about the Jurassic period, but you can still classify them right. We can detect and classify these pedestrians because we apply these nets with a combination of data. Traditional computer vision, neural networks are used just in camera images today. But our cars
Rasputin is calling
have a
in
lot
the
more than just
Valkyrie at your
cameras.
location.
We also have lasers to measure distance and shapes of objects, and radars to measure their speed. And by applying machine learning, there's a combination of sensor data that can accurately detect pedestrians in all forms in real time. A second area where machine learning has been incredibly powerful for Waymo is predicting how people will behave on the road. Now, sometimes people do exactly what you expect them to, and sometimes they don't. Take this example of a car running a red light. Unfortunately, we see this kind of thing more than we'd like. But let me break this down from the car's point of view. Our car is about to proceed straight through an intersection. We have a clear green light, and cross traffic is stopped with a red light. But just as we enter the intersection, all the way in the right corner, we see a vehicle coming fast. Our model understands this is unusual behavior for a vehicle that should
Multiple
decelerate.
hostiles detected.
We predict the car will
Rasputin
run
is
the red light.
activating the Valkyrie.
So we preemptively slow down, which you can see here with the red fence. This gives the red light runner room to pass in front of us, while it barely avoids hitting another vehicle. Now we can detect this kind of anomaly because we train our ML models using lots of examples. Today, our fleet has self-driven more than 6 million miles on public roads, which means we've seen hundreds of millions of real-world interactions. To put that in perspective, we drive more miles each day than the average American drives in the year. Now, it takes more than good algorithms to build a self-driving car. We also need really powerful infrastructure. At Waymo, we use the TensorFlow ecosystem and Google data centers, including GPUs, to train our neural networks. And with GPUs, we can now train our nets
The hive
up to
suppression
15
field is
times
up.
more efficiently. We also use this powerful infrastructure to validate our models in simulation. In this virtual world, we're driving the equivalent of 25,000 cars all day, every day. All told, we've driven more than 5 billion miles in simulation. With this kind of scale, both
Rasputin's
in
initiated
training
offensive
and
subroutines.
validation of our models,
Javelin should
we
be
can
there any
quickly and
moment.
efficiently teach our
The
cars
Hive
new
are
skills.
sending it over.
And one
We'll take care
skill
of it.
we started to tackle is self-driving in difficult weather, such as snow, as you see here. And today, for the first time, I want to show you a behind-the-scenes look at what it's like for our cars to self-drive snow. This is what our cars did before we were playing in Uber. And driving the snow is tough because snowflakes can create a lot of noise for our systems. But when we apply machine learning to the data, this is what our cars see. We can clearly identify other vehicles, even through all of the sensor nodes. And the quicker we can unlock these types of advanced capabilities, the quicker we can bring our self-driving cars to more cities around the world, into a city near you. We can't wait to make our self-driving cars available to more people, moving us closer to a future where roads are safer, easier, and more accessible than ever. Thanks, everyone. Now, please join me in welcoming back
Over down. Warsat clear.
All in a day's work. Great job out there.
Thanks, Dimitri. It's a great reminder of how AI can play a role in helping people in new ways all the time. I started at Google as an engineering intern almost 19 years ago. And what struck me from almost the very first day I walked in the door was the commitment to push the boundaries on what was possible with technology, combined with a deep focus on building products that have a real impact on people's lives. And as the years have passed, I've seen time and again how technology can play a really transformative role, from the earliest days of things like search and maps to new experiences like the Google Assistant. As I look at the Google of today, I see those same early values alive and well. We continue to work hard, together with all of you, to build products for everyone, and products that matter. We constantly aspire to raise the bar for ourselves even higher, and to contribute to the world and to society in a responsible way. Now, we know that to truly build for everyone, we need lots of perspectives in the mix. And so that's why we've broadened I/O this year to include an even wider range of voices. We've invited additional speakers over the next 3 days to talk to you all about the broader role that technology can play in everything from promoting digital well-being to empowering NGOs to achieve their mission. Along with, of course, hundreds of technical talks that you've come to expect from us at I/O and that we hope you can enjoy and learn from as well. Welcome to I/O 2018. Please enjoy, and I hope you all find some inspiration in the next few days to keep building good things for everyone.
Oh god. Press E to hack.
Let's establish a preliminary connection between the network and Anna's relay.
Connection established. Looks like the deleted data is still on 2 backup server shards. Access them and I can recompile it. Slight complication. The Hive found you.
We can handle the Hive, even the frozen kind. Just keep the network open.
Oh, that was a waste.
Deleted data. It's not pretty, but with both halves I can reassemble it. Great, we've got all the data, but I need extra computing power for the reassembly. Get to the main terminal.
Beginning assembly.
Got it. What?
They're helping me, Zavala. The Hephaestus Index is an incredible resource. We can't lose it. I need you to trust me.
Do I really have any other option?
Keep the Hive away while I'm working.
guys are there? That was a waste.
Zavala, thank you. The index is safely offline and we can use it to recreate Golden Age tech. Think of what we can make.
I am Anastasia. And if this information ever becomes a problem, I will hold you personally responsible.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
I've been digging through Rasputin's data repository, and I found a blank spot in his artificial cortex. It's not like it was erased. His brain is structured to work like ours. It's more like it was suppressed. Now, some may think mere mortals shouldn't be poking around at suppressed Wormind. I'm here when you need me. We could have used a guardian like you at Twilight Gap. Take as much time as you need.
Come at me, bro.
I've been digging through Rasputin's files, and there's a similar pattern that keeps popping up. After some analysis, I've deciphered it. It's a set of coordinates. Head over there and check it out.
There's nothing here, Anna. Wait. I'm detecting a unique energy signature.
That can't be a coincidence. Follow it and see where it leads.
Screw you.
Weird Warmind pillar, swarm of angry hive. Looks like fun. Let's mix it up. Anna, we found the source of the reading. My sensors tell me it's a Dvalin core. Let me see if I can pull data from it. There's a reference to Aikilos, a serial number. It's giving off a faint signal. Transmitting now.
The serial number links up with the chest that's marked as missing in the database. Search the facility. It's gotta be there somewhere.
Hello. What's up? Sure.